Alrighty, then we should be good. Welcome in, everybody. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend and are ready for some craft. Just catching up here. Lonnie's at 105, Jenny's on 20, Gamer's on 60. Hell yeah, team. Burning your whole apartment down. Yeah, it's a spider. It's outside, it's in its own area. It's fine. Leave the spider alone. Leave the spider alone. He's fine. Nat, thank you for the bits. But welcome in, everybody. I hope everybody had a great weekend this weekend and ready for some craft today. That's fine. He's outside. It's spiders are only a problem if they're inside and you don't know where they are inside. If he's outside, he's outside. He's fine. Let him do his own thing. That's his home. If you have a spider, that's his home and it's outside or her home. If it's not coming across, I am quite tired. I have been out in the woods all weekend since Friday, doing work, so I am tired. You guys got me for a couple hours. I don't have any grand plans. I'm just planning to pick away at the mode. Thank you for the sub with Prime. I'm just planning to pick away at the End Portal project. I originally had today slated as no stream, but I'm like, you know what? It's the kind of night where I could just kind of chill and play some craft. I don't have a lot for you. We're just gonna be listening to music, playing a little craft. Just gonna hang out for a couple hours. So not super late tonight, and then we'll be back on stream with like a full energy coffee field stream in the morning. I noticed a couple things. My starting soon screen isn't updating. We're closing in on 3,400 followers here on TikTok or on 3,400 followers on Twitch, which is awesome. Um, it just does not look like that's updating in the going live screen. But welcome in, everybody. Hope everybody's having a wonderful weekend. So everyone, open your own Minecraft games, and we'll play while King plays. I don't remember where we left off. What else do we have to go over? A couple changes to the stream schedules this week. There will not be a stream Wednesday night. I will have the tutorial out this week. There will be a tutorial this week. We're gonna get that fixed. Had some plans come up. I will not be available Wednesday night to stream. So we'll be doing, excuse me, 2 streams tomorrow, morning and night. 2 streams Tuesday, morning and night. No streams Wednesday, but there will be a video. 2 streams Thursday, stream Friday morning. So it's the only change. We're losing one stream this week. But it's for a good reason. I'm being helpful. You guys always appreciate it. Let's see. I had a good weekend. It was a good weekend. We got a ton done up in the woods. I didn't get sunburned. I am tan, my version of tan. I have a pretty good watch tan line. Wednesday night, no stream. So that's kind of wasn't planning to stream today. Streaming today now. We're losing Wednesday. That's the kind of the trade off. I wore my sunscreen. I at least put it on once when I remembered. Let's see. I don't know anything else. It's nothing really new. It's just I'm tired and sore and covered in scrapes from pricker bushes and trees. All right. Anything else? Any questions, concerns, issues, and ideas before we load into ClockCraft and get placing some blocks and stuff? Anything going there? I haven't had a chance to fix anything channel point redeem wise. I pretty much where we left off Thursday, like at 2 a.m. is where I left. Stream, what was for dinner? Ramen. I did not want to cook. I just had ramen. It was delicious. Little chicken ramen. Page is on 120. Anything else? Hi everybody, welcome in. Yummy. It was gas. All right. Go ahead and load up ClockCraft real quick. ClockCraft load in. A while ago, you said ClockCraft was available for download. It has never been available for download. We were going to try to make it available for download, and we can't even pull it off the realm. Saya. So it's not available yet. I try a couple times per week, every week, to pull the download, and it doesn't work. They just made a whole bunch of updates to Realms. I'm hoping that might fix it, but I'm not holding my breath at this point. I've pretty much just accepted that it's probably gonna live on there until somebody from actual like Microsoft. We need to keep getting bigger to the point where we like have that direct reach out person to pull it off the server or pull it off the realm. We don't have a contact person like we have with Apex when we're running um season 2, where I can just, message my guy and say, "Hey, I'm having issues with this," and then suddenly I have a whole support team to back me up. If we have issues with this server, it's one quick Discord message, and then there's a ticket put in, and I'm getting messages from their support to get us back up and running. So right now the issue is we can't pull it off of the realm. So the world's still there, it's still fine. I mean, Tell still goes and records stuff in it. Like I load it up to make sure it's still there. The world's still there, everything's still there. Somewhere in the save of that world is a corrupted chunk. It could be one corrupted chunk, could be 20. Probably Angel. Um, because of that, we can't save it locally. Like I can't download world because every time it hits wherever that corrupted part of the save is, it breaks the download. The world won't download. We basically need to force it past that, and we don't have the capability. Like again, with the Apex team, I could just text my guy at Apex and be like, "Hey, we're having issues with the world." Suddenly, I've got a support team. I'm talking to IT. Like, there's a team of people that will help us. But we don't have that contact with Realms because that's big Minecraft. But yeah, let me sleep real quick, and then I'll walk you guys through what we got up to on Thursday. Of course, there's monsters nearby. Hold on. There we go. Also, if anybody's curious, this is what I'm drinking. I had one of the Liquid Death energy drinks left. Big Minecraft, yeah. I have one of the Liquid Death energy drinks left, and that's what's gonna get me through stream today. But in case you guys missed the last stream, or missed Thursday night, we did a 8-hour stream on Thursday night. I went till about 2 a.m. Maybe it was closer to 3 a.m. by the time I was finally out of the desk chair. And we switched up the plans for the end portal. We put the whole fog effect floor in. We put kind of this recessed lighting in, which I think I'm going to change after thinking about it over the weekend. And instead of building the entranceway up here, we've decided to put the entranceway in the wall. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring the skulk up to just above this and then put a ceiling on so that this whole area is super, super dark, except for this hallway, which is dimly lit, but it is all spawn proof. So even though this is, kind of dark in here, nothing can actually spawn in this hallway. And then when we look out over the void, the walls will be skulk. There'll be a ceiling going across, but this will be pitch black. The only lighting will be the ring going around. So that's the plan. And then we did link the Nether Hub to this portal. It's not decorated. Definitely needs some time to get it decorated, but that's where we left things off. Thank you, Danny. You added bars to the Crying Obsidian? Yes. I was probably asleep at that point too, Nat. It pretty much just turned into autopilot stream at that point of the night. I was pretty much just going through the motions once we hit that point. Alright. Do I have a good pickaxe? I'm down to my last good pickaxe, but that's fine. That is fine for me. I think to start off, we gotta go get more skulk, because that's the next step. Bring the skulk walls up to 3 above this, and then we're gonna put the roof on. So I'm trying to best guesstimate how much skulk that's gonna be, because this was 2 shulker boxes, so I probably need another 2 shulker boxes to get above. Nice, Cassidy. I went silent. I wasn't completely silent, but I was definitely vibing. I was letting you guys do your own thing, and I was listening to music. We're all lurking Minecraft together. But yeah, I think we got to go run the skulk farm for a little bit, get 2 shulkers worth of skulk, and then come place that in. I think that's the first step today. As far as this ring along the bottom, what I'm planning to do is push it back a block. So take this row out and push it back 1 block. I don't want to be able to see the lantern or the green. I want there to be light there, and I don't mind seeing it when I'm down there, but when I'm looking from the lip up here, I don't want to be able to see the green. So we'll go get Skulk first. Then I'm going to take this, push it back a block, so we'll just, take this out. We'll take these, move it back 1 like that. We do something like probably make this powdered concrete too. So this would be, recessed into the wall like that. And then I'm just going to steal stuff from over here. I'd take this, put it in front. So now you'd still be able to see it when you're down here, but you shouldn't be able to see it when you're up here. So if we're looking at that middle part right there, you can see it's hidden. That's what I was thinking of doing. Switching out. I think that's worth doing. What do you guys think? Put those there for now. Alright, but let's go run the, where is it? Skulk farm and get a couple shulkers worth of skulk. And then we'll come back and place that in. Alright. Fighting stuff gets put away, then rockets, then blue, then pink, then black. That away. We'll say hi to the pets. This is all wool, right? That's concrete powder. Do I have any empty shulkers here? Yep. You're getting sacrificed to the greater good. In there. I want this one. And this one. Got it. Home we go. Hello, Jellycat. Hello, chat. Hello, Stashio. Come here, minions. Hello, Titan. Hello, Enzio. Oh, are these guys not attracted to... Oh, they must not be. Hello, Greg. Hello, unnamed horse. And then all of our skeleton horses that we got. Sunday. Lambo. So a week from today. I'll be on Legends. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So my last day on Legends will be on... I didn't need these. Friday morning. Because I'll be gone all weekend again. I Lib. Oh, no. Sorry to hear that, Lib. I know you were here all the time. It's just Twitch's fault. Alright, well. You guys ready to see this machine run again? So we need at least 2 shulkers worth of skulk. Wait for the piggies to start falling. Alrighty, and hit the switch. I was thinking of making one change to my design. Actually, hold on. How difficult would it be to adapt that? I think all I would need is... Shut this off, right? Yeah. I wonder if... Hold on. I had an idea, and I want to see if I can do it. I'm going to stand right here. Okay, I gotta be one closer, which will be a problem, because then the skulk can spread. But what if I'm right here on the edge, I can't hit that. Okay, I need to be over the edge just a little bit. I think if I put fence, I don't think Skulk can spread through fence. I do not think Skulk can spread through fence. There's a couple things I wanted to try. Fence gate. Fence. I'll see if this works. So what I want to do, funny enough, is I want to just set this up to be on an auto clicker, like we talked about doing last time, so that I just yap with you guys while I work on it. So instead of having to harvest everything, just make it where I could stand on a little platform and have it collect everything. I can need... Actually, I'm going to go grab sandstone real quick. I was thinking about this today while I was driving home. Funny enough, I do a lot of redstone in my brain while I drive. Like, I don't know. It's just like a kind of tune the world out and just design stuff in my brain type deal. It's like, I bet you with this and this and this, I could make this farm more or less automatic. Yeah, if I bring my little platform over here, and then I want to do a fence gate right here, and then jump on top of it. And so it's still out of reach. I think the only way to do it is to do a full block, but what I can do is this is a full bottom slab. I need a button. If I had a button underneath this platform, can I stand on it? If I put buttons here, break this, so I can walk up. I wonder if I stand right here. Am I losing it? Oh, this is 7 wide. Never mind, this won't work. I was trying to be clever. This won't work. I forgot this is 7 wide. It needs to be 5 wide. Never mind, my idea didn't work. It was worth investigating, and then I forgot how I did my own redstone, which is on brand. Never mind. We'll run it the way we've been running it. Voice is a little low. It shouldn't be. I mean, it's popping up pretty good for me, Willie. Might need to turn it up a little bit. It's the same. I am a little low, to be honest with you. I'm a little tired, so I'm not talking it like full boost my voice volume. It's fine on Twitch. It's getting the same audio that's going to YouTube. That's what I was suggesting it might be on their end. Sleep real quick. I'll have my volume halfway up for reference on your phone. Got it. Dropping off the reference point. Alright. Break this down. That's backwards. Alright, well. Back to the way we were doing it. Turn that on. Wait for our piggies to start spawning. Go splat piggies. Oh, I should probably share the stream out in the Discord. Completely forgot about that. Epic, I will not be live for very long today. I am exhausted. I'm going to stream for a couple of hours, and then I'm probably going to call it. So I only got a couple hours in me. It won't be a super late night stream tonight. was trying to copy my own link game. Thank you. Close that to go here. Maybe. I think the redeems aren't working in my ears. They are not. Redeems are still broken. You have to, if somebody redeems something, you have to point it out. Liv's on 15. Nixie's on 45. Yeah, redeems aren't working right now. If you redeem it, like, you just have to let me know. I haven't had a chance to look at them since Thursday night. Yeah, it's... Oh. Sorry about that. I don't know why. It's all set up on my end. I think there's a disconnect between StreamerBot and Twitch redeems for some weird reason. I haven't looked into it yet just because I haven't had the time. When we found out about it Thursday night not working, it was pretty much get up Friday and go. So I didn't have a chance to get everything redialed in. Oh, hush. Too loud for you today. Too loud for you to be shrieking like that today. Too loud. They're not quiet. That's for damn sure. I'll let the sensors kind of do their own thing. I'm not too worried about these guys, but when the shriekers spawn, usually I want to get on them pretty quick. Like, these guys making noise is one thing, but if they spawn a shrieker, I'll clear them. I wish you luck, Reaper. I hope it goes well. Here, piggy. Yep. We're gonna have lots of sensors. That'd be nice to play with the redstone with those. Nope. Hush. Damn it. He got off. Got off on us. Didn't save it in time. Nope, I see a problem. Break. There we go. Oh, look at where you spawned, you difficult one. Spawning down there to be a pain. Just wanted to spawn down there to be a problem. I see you. Yeah, planning to fix the redeems and all that stuff on Wednesday, or at least look into it. Because I'm doing something that Dell recommended. I'm gonna set up a portrait stream on Twitch. So we'll now be able to do the dual format on Twitch. Wednesday is going to be a very, very busy day. Got a full day booked. full day booked for Wednesday. Excited to see what that looks like. If you watch Dell's streams, Dell's doing it right now. Dell is using the new dual format streams. So Twitch is offering right now, it's for every 5 subs you get in dual format, you get a additional sub on Twitch. And then like they're giving like more like push out and incentives to use their new dual format thing. which I didn't know about. I probably should have paid attention to, but Dell had to correct me. So shout out Miss Pop letting us know. But right now, my entire stream setup is to not use the dual format stream. I got to figure out how that's going to work with TikTok, because right now I have it set up where the portrait scene in Meld is just the virtual camera for TikTok. Meaning TikTok is actually not controlling anything. It's just basically using Meld's portrait as a like a camera, which has been working great. But that means I'm gonna have to actually build landscape scenes for Twitch that also work with TikTok. Be a bit more complicated. But I'll figure it out. Higher ups. Nope. Let's see it. Glad you know what you're doing, you're lost. I'm learning through trial and error, Nat. That's the best way I'm learning to improve things, through trial and error. I've been very impressed with using Meld as the do-it-all platform. There's definitely some bugs, and there's definitely some stuff to figure out. But using it as the platform that's like handling all the stuff at once has been very, very useful. The only other app I'm still using is OBS, but I do only use OBS now for recording, which is nice. I'm not using the virtual camera anymore. I'm not using any of their streaming stuff. It's just for recording clips and such. So, Ant-Man, it could be with lag. It could be with, like, a little bit of a glitch. You know, every once in a while, there's just that little annoying thing. HRM works pretty well for the vertical output. Hi, Plato. I don't know if you know how amazing Meld is, but Meld's pretty killer, Plato. I just haven't been using their vertical output. I've been using the vertical scene of Meld to do just TikTok. So right now, I have it set up where you guys can see landscape, right, on Twitch and YouTube. And then the vertical scene that Meld produces is being sent to TikTok. So it's like two different outputs, right? What I'm going to be setting up is making it where I highly recommend it. Meld's pretty kick-ass. Been switching things around there. Hand sanitizer. We got rid of the screen that was behind me. It's been gone for over a week now. I completely rebuilt my entire streaming setup. Redid the whole kit and caboodle. So now I'm running a true 2-PC setup, meaning my one PC can just handle the game and the other PC handles all the stream stuff. Before, one PC was handling everything, and then my other PC was basically just running the screen behind me. Now that PC's been rebuilt and is being used to actually, like, be useful, not just, you know, basically an extra computer plugged in. So, unfortunately, I didn't have the extra port on it to set it up as a over-the-shoulder TV anymore. I am going to bring it back at some point in the future, but not anytime soon. Definitely. Oh, 2 of you generated. That's annoying. Both of those. Get rid of that. So I might have to clear these, because I think it's... If I don't clear them, I think it puts them on the lip underneath me. I'm starting to think if I don't clear them in time, it puts them underneath. Hi, Diesel. Welcome in. Alright, how are we doing on the stack? Ooh, the stack's maxed out. I wasn't paying attention. The stack is maxed. This thing shut off. Alright, no more piggies. No more stone. Oh, I got a couple more piggies coming down. Wait for it here. Alright, we're all good. No more piggies. Alright, pick this up. Pick this up. Do we have any generate down here? Oh, hold on. Give me the third burst. Nope. Alright, Go sleep real quick, then we'll harvest and run it again. Sleep. Now, it was definitely a good idea that we built this. I like building with the skulk, and this makes getting skulk very, very easy. And it's very satisfying to clear out. Very, very satisfying to clear. If I ever design a new one of these, I'm going to go back to the auto clicker method. That's what I used way back when. I like making the chunk. It's satisfying for clearing everything out, but I probably could set it up where it just does this like while I'm AFK. Alright, that one already cleared out. Might be worth investing into. So we got one row. We only got to run this a bunch. We'll start. Yeah, because let's see here. I need to go up. Let's do some circle math. It's 65 times 3.14. It's 204. So 204. Let's say I need to go up 15 levels times 15 divided by 64. I need 47 stacks. Oof. Divide that by 27. It's 1.5 shulker boxes. So we're gonna be here a minute clearing this. Oh, so 4 times by my best guess. 4 times we have to do a full stack of this. That's not too bad. Hi, Stormy. Alright. Piggy button. Wait for our pigs to appear. Actually, I want to grab some extra sculpt to patch holes in the floor. Grab this. Alright. Piggies. Here, piggies. Wait for it. Piggies are falling. Switch. Hi, Winter. So I think we do need to be on top of clearing these, because if I don't clear them, I think they're generating on the shelf. As I call it, that's not going to help. Grab that. Good. It's being vigilant. That went quick. What are cuticles? They're like the bottom of your nail. These are. Right? I think I'm correct on that. Cuticles are the bottom of your nail. Basically, okay, that's what I thought. Piggies, thank you. Basically, have a field day. I got it before it went off that time. We didn't have to listen to it scream. Test subject. You guys still have that? Nice. Oh, there's one over here. I think. No? I thought there was one over here. It made the little sound thing this way. Yeah. The other girls would love for you to do theirs page if you want to drive. Almost got it. Almost got it in time. What you working on today? Rups, we're still working on the end portal. We only got a little bit left to do on it. One of the things left to do is finish these skulk walls. So I need a shulker box and a half of skulk. So I need to run a full stack of this 3 more times. We've already done it once, counting this time, and then 2 more times. So we're gathering all of the skulk we need to finish decorating. Could you put half slabs so they don't spawn? I want them to spawn, Diesel, so that I can have them. Like, yeah, they're annoying to listen to, but I want to have them. That makes sense? I'm sure I could half slab this, but then I wouldn't get them. And I think they would spawn over here. To be honest, if they weren't spawning on the tray, I bet you they'd spawn more frequently in the shelf. Because it wants to spawn them when it spreads. I bet if I, half slabbed it off, they'd start spawning in the shelf, and then the pistons can't push them. Nice, kid. I am harvesting a bunch of skulk to continue decorating our end portal project. So this machine right here generates infinite skulk, turns it into a big cube. I then mine out the cube to collect it. And while it's running, I just clear off these streakers and the sensors so that they don't make a bunch of noise, and then I can collect them. That one down there is fine, as I fall. We gotta start a fund to Diesels for nail day with the girls. there's not one on the shelf. Thought there was one on the shelf for a second. This thing actually has really good rates on the sensors. We're getting a lot of sensors doing this. We're actually getting a decent amount of these guys. I think I'm gonna have to do a bunch of automated doors in the next project to make up for it. Danny does the makeup, Paige does the nails, and then you guys go to a nice dinner. Oh, that sounds fun. Kids' picture day is on the 31st of August through September. I feel like August 31st is an early picture day. King does have the license. License for what? Oh, bus. CDL, yes. I don't know if... Yeah, I don't know if I still have my CDL. I haven't re-upped it in a really long time. I don't know if they expire. I'm pretty sure they expire. Or you, like, need to go get re-evaluated. Christ, what was that? That was 4 years ago? 5 years ago? Kinger, can you fix YouTube audio? I have no... What is wrong with YouTube audio? It's identical on Twitch, and nobody's having an issue on Twitch. I'll go to YouTube. Hold on. Not to shortchange it here, but I don't know what the issue is on YouTube. Because Twitch seems to be just fine. I mean, it sounds perfectly fine. I mean, I don't... Sounds exactly the same. That's what I thought. I noticed zero difference. You're good? Okay. I'm not crazy then. I'm like, it's the same software taking the same... If anything, your voice is low when the farm makes sounds. I don't know what would be causing that. But not a lot. I mean, it's getting the exact... Oh, I know what it is. That's probably why. It's the same as Twitch, okay. What it does is because YouTube and Twitch get different audio mixes of like the exclusions, it's gonna sound a little bit different, but it sounds perfectly fine. I'm at 70% and it's still a whisper. What's a whisper? Alright, I'm gonna put on my own. I'm gonna pull up my own stream here, and I'm gonna talk normal. And I'm talking normal, and I'm pulling up my stream, and I'm gonna put my phone at half volume. And I can hear every word I'm saying. I'm at 50% volume on my phone. And it sounds completely normal. You might need to close and reopen your app. I don't know if... Alright, we're maxed out. I don't think this is an on a my end issue. Sorry, probably headphones. Oh, don't be mean like that. No, I'm just saying that it sounds completely normal to me. And it seems like everybody who just jumped over this said it sounded normal, so it's got to be on user end. Something's not working there. Put it in rice. thing was completely maxed out. Love pressure washing. I need to pressure wash my truck. It is filthy right now after being in camp all weekend. It is absolutely filthy. I'm gonna check everything. Your TV's the same. Sound is very low. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not trying to be sarcastic, but I don't know. Can TNT? No, you can't TNT it, because it'll just turn into XP diesel. It's like the equivalent of like glass. You have to use silk touch to pick it up. No, if we get a TNT this, I would have TNT'd it. You're good. You don't need to apologize. You do not need to apologize. You just asked a question. Ain't nothing wrong with asking a question. Burn that. Burn that. Alrighty. Couple more runs. I like that I'm getting sensors. We'll have to do something fun with that. Alright, so I need one full one and about 2 rows here. And that should be enough to finish what we need to finish today. Alrighty. Hit the button for the pigs. Wait for our pigs to appear. Sounds like a great prank instead of bells. Yeah, problem is something like this, it'd be very clear who did it. Who has unlimited access to shulkers and sensors and shriekers? Hi, Nicholas. Welcome in. Like, who has unlimited access to these items? Silver, true. Did you guys see the castle Silver built on Legends? The castle he built in like a day on Legends. Man is crazy with it. One day. Oh, I was bored of building the village, so I decided to build a castle. It looks awesome. He made it look like a giant snowflake. He said it was 10 hours. That's still insanely fast. That makes it, like, even crazier. That is even crazier that he did it that fast. Give me piggies. Piggies. Where are you, piggies? There we are. I want to be like Silver when I grow up. Beard and all. Yes, of course. All right. Hi, Gabrielle. Welcome in. Especially the beard. Exactly. Get a fake one from Amazon. Ow. Excuse me. Excited. My TikTok shop order is supposed to be here between Monday and next Saturday, so could be any time now. I feel bad. My roommate, I always have packages delivered when I'm not home. I look like Tyler Warren. I recognize the name, but I have no idea what he looks like. I'm pretty sure he's a country artist. I do not know what he looks like. I'm sorry, you're not feeling well, Jenny. I hope you heal up quick. Speaking of people not feeling well, you have an update on Grandpa. How's he doing? Diesel. You know what would be a really awful prank to do to someone's base? Just build this above and put, like, no collection and just have it constantly be spreading to, like, the stone and dirt around their base. That could be a really cool way to terraform. You know, like, you want to do an above-ground deep slate, or an above-ground, like, corrupted city. Just make a gold farm, drop them down onto a Skulk Shrieker, and just see how far they spread. If we ever update this guy, I'm just gonna build a different version of it so I can use an auto clicker with it. The only thing would be we'd make the stone a little bit faster, we'd shrink this to 5 wide, and then we'd have to set up a spot for auto collection that's not too... We'd actually probably have to push this right here. You'd have to clear it before it even got pushed down. If I was to do an auto clicker with this, you had to turn your sound off because it would be obscene the amount of shriekers. I guess you could half slab the top of it. I guess you could half slab the top of it. I could probably turn this thing into a fully AFK. Nah. Surgery. Wishing you the best, Diesel. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Prayers for you and your family. I'm sure it'll all work out for the best in the end. If you need to sit in stream and lurk and, you know, pick fights with my mods, I can volunteer my mods to pick fights with you. Keep you distracted. You can pick fights as long as you're not being mean. You can pick fights as long as you're not being mean. I really need to put a bar back here so that I know when it's full. Like, it's probably got 3 pulses left. Hey, I need my piggy supply. Come on. Keep dropping the piggies. Thank you. Okay, I need my piggy fix. Come on. Get that one. Now make sure you get this one. All right, good job. Sending good vibes to the whole royal army. I forgot to check if Twitch turned the AI stuff back on. I've been seeing reports on TikTok that they've been turning the opt out of AI features slider back on. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Make sure you tell someone you love them. This thing's really running slow right now. I don't know why. I'm gonna have to turn Stone Gen off for a second. Give me some pigs. Come on. Give me some pigs. There's one. There's two. You know what we should do? We should put a coral fan up there. Should put a coral fan up there so that they stop trying to not fall off the edge. I think that'd be worth doing. All right. I saw somebody commented on a stream. It's like, why do you have this on 2 different switches? It's for that exact reason. So that I can control it as I need to. Like, oh, it's running a little slow. I need to shut this off, let it catch up. Maybe would have helped. Coral's a fan of that idea. What we'll do is, after I harvest this chunk, or before I'll do it, I'll go grab one. We'll let this finish out on its run, which is 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 2 more pulses. And then we'll go put a piece of coral up there. Thank you for volunteering, Coral. It means a lot. Oh, a shrieker. No, it's gonna go off. Ah, it's so loud. So loud. Shut up. They never listen. Nah, it's pretty much numb to it at this point. I've just gone numb to it. No, we only use the same recycled jokes that we've told 1,000,000 times, Jenny. Come on now. We've been doing the same jokes for like 2+ years. We gotta keep up the consistency. Nothing new around here. Consistency is key. Exactly. Coral's been listening to the streaming tips. Oh, do not make a noise. Got it. You sit down there. I don't care about you. You know, if I was really devious, I could put a bunch of sensors and shriekers at spawn. And mess with people there. That could be fun. At each shop? Exactly. It is a cool sound effect. There we go. Alrighty. Let's go sleep. And we're gonna grab a piece of coral fan. Install that, then we'll harvest it out. Oh, just randomly around. I don't know when I started flying in third person, but I do genuinely. I think I enjoy flying in third person. Especially long distance, any day. Single coral fan. Ew. Did not want to do that. Okay then. What are all the blocks you can insta-mine in Minecraft? Stone, cobble, deep slate, tree, wood, stone brick, leaves, dirt, grass, sand, gravel. Skulk, obviously. Snow blocks can technically be insta-mined. Moss blocks can be insta-mined. What else? I feel like there's gotta be other ones. What am I not thinking of? We already got mud. Mud can be insta-mined. Missing any? Andesite, I guess. Yeah, technically, the andesite, granite, and diorite, those can all be insta-mined. Calcite, that can be insta-mined. Glass, kinda. No, glass. I don't think glass is insta-mineable. No. I mean, you can. There's a difference between insta-mine and like super fast pickup. Andesite's up there, granite's up there, diorite's up there. I wonder if Blackstone and the Nether with a beacon. Basalt is. Basalt can be insta-mined. Sandstone can be insta-mined. Smooth stone, but that's a stone variant. We already kind of talked about that. Alright, one done. So one more harvest, and that should be enough. The orange block, terracotta. Terracotta can be. Good call on the terracotta. We'll leave this here, because it's just going to be healed. Good call on the terracotta. That can be insta-mined. Clay. Clay can be insta-mined. Magma. Magma blocks can be insta-mined. Netherrack can be insta-mined. Those are good ones. What else? Are sponges insta-mined? Yeah, actually. Sponges are insta-mined. Bamboo. Do we want? Can we really count bamboo as insta-mineable? Because you can just smack it with a sword and it breaks it instantly. I'm gonna count that as insta-mineable. The wood. Ice. All the variants of ice. Ice is insta-mineable. There's a lot of insta-mineable blocks. I was thinking about doing like a video on like, oh, if you didn't know, you could insta-mine this and insta-mine that. I'm like, how many blocks are there actually in this game that can be insta-mined? What a boo, apparently. What else? Endstone kind of can be insta-mined in the way that Deep Slate can be insta-mined, where you're doing the max reach beacon trick. Because technically you can... Purpur blocks, I think, can be insta-mined, as well as Endstone bricks can be insta-mined. Actually, can they? I don't know, actually. Denise. Amethyst? You can one-hit it. Yeah, I would say that's insta-mine. It takes one tap to insta-mine Amethyst. Clay Bud we already got. Leaves already got. Oh no. I cannot think of any more. Redstone ore? No, we're talking about stuff you can insta-mine. Big dog. I wanted to make a video on, like, oh, in case you didn't know, you can insta-mine stuff like wood and deep slate and endstone. I wanted to make like kind of like a did you know video. There's a way more calcite. We got calcite. We did calcite. Redstone ore, you can't insta-mine redstone ore. It takes an extra second to break it. Alright, we got them all. I can't think of any more that we missed. What's insta-mining? Insta-mining is where there's no delay when you click Rups. As soon as you click, it's just getting eviscerated in front of you. Yeah, I mean, including a beacon, big dog. That's it. We've been going through everything. Like insta-mine wither leaves, hay bales. We didn't get hay bales, Lou, but we got leaves. We didn't get hay bales. Good pull on the hay bales. Sand and sandstone. We got sand and sandstone. Dirt, grass, all that. Prismarine. Yes, actually, Nat. Good call. You can insta-mine Prismarine with a conduit underwater. Soul sand you can insta-mine and soul soil. Good job there. Did I get flowers? I don't know if we count flowers as insta-mine, because that's more like gathering than anything. Cinnabar and sulfur? Actually, I don't know about cinnabar and sulfur. I'm assuming it works like amethyst and works like calc and stuff like that. So I'm going to assume you probably can, but I can't say for certain that you can. Slime blocks. Didn't get slime blocks. Slime blocks and honey blocks. Or maybe just slime blocks. I don't know. Can you insta-mine honey blocks? I think you can. Resin can insta-mine. I didn't know about resin. Really? Resin? Honey blocks, there we go. Grass, we already got grass, sand, dirt. We got all the easy ones. It's like kind of like thinking of like those ones that are way out there, like, can we mine that? Packed mud, we did mud. Mud, stone, and all them. Scaffolding, we didn't pick up scaffolding, an easy one. Scaffolding can be insta-mined. Alright, got it. Scaffolding was a good pull. Mangrove roots, we didn't specify the roots. Copper ore, can't insta-mine copper ore, even with the beacon. Still take, all the ore blocks take a second, even with beacon effects. I'm talking like you're looking at it and you're just clearing space. Like, yeah, you can one-click trick copper, but I'm talking like you got it and it's just on a roll. Beehives, you have to, beehives take, did beehives insta-pop? I don't know. Beehives might be. Composters have a little bit of a delay. Yeah, not that those are usually multiples. What I mean by like insta-mine is like I look at this snow and I break out my shovel and I can just wipe out this wall in a swipe. You know? Like the one click trick works on a lot of stuff. When I'm thinking insta-mine, I'm thinking swipe and go. Shulker box, you can't swipe a shulker box. Even with this, it takes a second to pop the shulker box. Terracotta, we got terracotta. Quartz coral. I didn't think of coral. That's a good one. The quartz block, not quartz ore. Not quartz ore. I know quartz ore takes an extra second. Which one did you just do in your world? What about shulker box? So you're telling me, big dog, you had a line of shulker boxes and you held down and you were able to mine all the way across them without breaking them, or without it missing any of them, or did you just one click them? Like that, I'm not counting as an insta mine because that's a one click. I'm talking like you're looking at it, and you're just swipe clearing it. Yes, huh? I'll have to test it. I didn't know that. I'll definitely give that a test. Kelp blocks, maybe with a. Oh, I'll test it. We're trying. Ore blocks like iron ores. If you're doing the max reach trick, that one's debatable. That one's a close insta-mine. I do have plenty. I'm gonna test it. I'm curious now. Torches. Torches. I can put torches up there. Dried kelp can be. Got it. Haste 2, you can swipe mine shulker boxes. All right. Well, I definitely want to test it. I didn't know that. I got to learn something new. We're in a lull? We're in a lull. Dried kelp, Ben. Okay. Then I would say dried kelp probably with a... Come on. There we go. Here, piggies. Really? So senso, so we got that one. Netherrack, we got netherrack. Nether brick too, I think. Pistons. I think you're right on pistons. I think so. The other way. Amethyst. We got amethyst. Concrete. We didn't think of concrete. Good pull on that. Not the ore. No, not the ore. Like the dust. Redstone dust. Yeah. Did we say pumpkins and melons? I know pumpkins and melons you can insta-click mine, but does that count for sweeping too? Prismarine. We got prismarine. That was good. Kind of like sweeping with melons. Mine rail? Yep. That's a good one. Did mine rail let you swipe it though? Ladders and bookshelves? Again, when I'm considering Instamine, I can like swipe on it. Like you click on it and it does that. You swipe it and it instantly clears. Like you can one click a bookshelf and you can one click a ladder, but can you swipe them? Sugarcane, yep, sugarcane. I would put sugarcane like we talked about with bamboo, where like bamboo you can technically insta-mine it, but you're just kind of smacking the bottom a couple things. I'd put sugarcane in the same conversation as like bamboo. Liam, you can insta-mine mushrooms. Do the mushrooms, both the stems and the tops. Thought we were talking about blocks. No, we're talking about stuff you can insta-mine. Did we do gravel? Yeah. You can swipe bookshelves with haste too. Concrete powder. Yep, concrete powder. Funny enough, I think we talked about concrete powder when I said sand and gravel, but we didn't actually mention concrete. Skulk. That was the first one we said. That's what stemmed this up, because I was thinking of, like, satisfying blocks to insta-mine. Like, oh, a video of, like, hey, you probably know you can insta-mine dirt and sand and gravel and stone and all that, but you also know you can insta-mine skulk and leaves and this and that. It's kind of what I was thinking of doing. Note block. Quartz blocks. We know we're quartz block. Carpet with maybe with hastes. I want to test that shulker box one. I want to see if that's true, because that blows my mind if that's an actual thing. Of course, I don't have any here. That'd be... You three are going to be sacrifices. Come with me. To the beacon. Alright. Am I not close enough? Alright, I got haste 2. 1, 2, 3. Looking to the right. Sweet, you can insta-mine them. That's awesome. I didn't know that. That is awesome. Oh yeah. I didn't know that one. That was a new one. Alright, let's clear this out. And we can go get doing some building. Trim lights, yep. Trim lights with a hoe, with a 55 hoe. All the nether wood. We kind of summarized that up when we were talking about like the wood types. Glowstone. You can swipe mine glowstone. Our frog lights, shroom lights. I have not found a way to pick up frog lights faster. Shroom lights are the lights that are in the trees in the nether. Nah, they're different than frog lights. Here's a question. Do frog lights occur naturally anywhere? I don't feel like frog lights occur naturally. I think you can only get them from the frog eating the magma slime. Because, like, you can get shroom lights and end rods, torches, all the different kinds of lanterns, sea lanterns, all those from the world, but you can only get frog lights from frogs. What are other blocks you can only get in specific situations. Like, you can't find them naturally. You have to, like, get them. What else out there? Podzol. Podzol spawn... Yeah, Podzol's insta-mineable. But Podzol spawns in the spruce forest, so you can get that naturally. A beacon, yeah. I mean, not obvious ones. Let's... Not the not obvious ones. Like, obviously a beacon. Like, obviously a beacon's not gonna count. And elytra. Honey. Honey blocks don't generate naturally. That is a good pull. Cobwebs. Cobwebs definitely spawn naturally. Cobwebs spawn in the... Cobwebs 100% spawn naturally. I got... Slime blocks, then. Don't you need to make them? Isn't it like dark prismarine water? No, regular prismarine generates. Blocks of raw ore. Nope, blocks of raw ore generate. You can find raw copper and you can find raw iron. The sniffer egg, I guess. Pistons? Nope, pistons generate in ancient cities. Those generate naturally. I'm talking like you can't craft it. You have to find it and break it to collect it, or you have to... Like, you gotta find it. Like, it spawns on the ground in the game. Like, pistons, you... I mean... Of course. Crying obsidian spawns in ruined portals. I'm talking about the blocks you have to make from, like, raw iron, raw copper. Those spawn naturally, Jenny. You can find those underground. You can find blocks of raw copper, blocks of raw iron, stuff like that. Moss definitely spawns naturally. Moss definitely spawns naturally. String spawns naturally in jungle temples. No TikTok today? Nah, Riley, I'm exhausted. I'm actually... I don't know how much more stream I got in me today. I am exhausted, so I wanted to keep it low-key with a non-TikTok stream tonight. TNT is insta-minal, and it spawns naturally. Yep. I mean, yeah, blocks you have to find. You can't craft them. You can't buy them from villagers. They're in the world. Like, you load into the world. You can... What blocks cannot you find? You know, like, you can't find a block of raw honey. Red mushroom block. You can find it. You can find red... I guess I'm not explaining this well. You can find red mushroom block. Actually, if you're counting the red mushroom, that's like where it's the red on all sides, I guess you're right, Smiles. Because the mushroom blocks that generate naturally do have the tan side on one side. I guess we can go there. Crystals are technically mine. True. Wither roses. True, you can't find wither rose. Wither roses naturally spawn. The wither would have to spawn in order to get wither roses. Yep, Blue, that's right. The all four side wood block variant doesn't spawn naturally. At least, I don't think it does. Could it spawn in one of the villages? One of the newer villages? That's the only way I could think of it spawning. Not in the log form. No, it doesn't. Fair enough. head's broken. Blocks you can't craft and don't find, like frog lights. Yes, the only way to get frog lights is you have to have a frog eat a magma slime. You can't be exploring around the world and find frog lights. That it's a certain mechanic to get it. Like crafting, I guess, is a good way of putting it. I guess you could, blocks you have to craft. You can't find in the world. Like somebody said, the logs that have log on all four sides. You can't find those. You would have to craft them. Do bamboo blocks appear in the world naturally? Do they in like the junk? No, those don't spawn naturally. I can't think of bamboo blocks. Cake? I think there's a structure that generates cake in it. Am I wrong on that? Blaze rods. It's an item. Nope, no bamboo blocks. I don't think so. Can you find blaze rods? Not without killing the blaze. Like, you can't just find one in a chest somewhere. But I put that on the same par as you've got yourself a, you know, frog, and you've had the frog eat a magma cube. What about purple wool or a certain wool color? I think structures generate with wool. There's certain structures that generate with wool that might generate with the wool color you're looking for. Woodland Mansion. Yeah, Woodland Mansion can spawn with wool. Good pull. Yeah, it's an item, not a block. Yep. Trial, yep, all the different glazed terracotta can be found thanks to villages and trial chambers. Yep. Yep, that is true. Wool not a block? No, wool's a block, but wool can be found. Blocks of wool generate in lots of different structures. So if like you're looking for like a specific color, you can get lucky with trail ruins, or you can get lucky with, I guess lucky, you'd have to be insanely lucky, like woodland mansions, because woodland mansions will have entire rooms full of wool. You can get lucky there. There's a lot of different places that wool blocks generate. Tinted glass doesn't generate naturally. I feel like tinted glass, doesn't that generate in trial chambers? I feel like I've seen tinted glass in trial chambers. Am I making that up? Lapis is Little Mansion. Yeah, you can get blocks of lapis. Diamond blocks. Oh, I don't know on diamond blocks. Probably a super rare thing where they spawn somewhere. All copper. Just did 2 yesterday. I haven't been to a single trial chamber this year, I don't think. Diamond blocks can spawn in woodland mansions. Okay. So yes. Tinted glass spawns in village church windows. Okay, I answered that one. You're right, tinted glass generates in ancient city redstone rooms too. Yeah, I knew it was a structure underground had tinted glass in it. I knew somewhere that tinted glass spawn. I could not remember. I knew it was an underground thing. I just didn't remember where. You can get diamond blocks. Can you not? I should probably sleep. Emerald blocks are common, yeah. What did I crouch on? Oh, this. Diamond blocks are the rare obsidian room in the mansion. Tinted glass spawns and trail ruins. Yep. Trail ruins. Trial and trail. I get those mixed up for some weird reason. They sound too similar. Thank you, Gabrielle. I think so. I'm just hoping I have enough skulk. I'm kind of sick of running the skulk farm. Kind of sick of running the skulk farm. I might be tripping, but armor stand. Can armor stands generate on their own? I don't think armor stands generate on their own. Can anybody think of a structure where an armor stand generates? I can't think of one. That'd be a good one. I can't think of armor stands. Taiga villages? Armor stands spawn in taiga villages? Nice, Jenny. The conduit? Yeah, conduit does not spawn naturally. That's true. Only on Java. Well, Minecraft's Minecraft. Okay, we'll count it. Minecraft's Minecraft. I just saw a video of some tips and tricks YouTuber, TikToker, I didn't know what their deal was getting flamed because they were showing cool tips and tricks, and it was like Bedrock Edition only, and some other person took it way too seriously and was like debunking them, like, oh, you can't do this, and the dude just was like, you can on Bedrock. You can't do this on here. Mob heads spawn in ancient cities. You can collect all but the Pigland and Wither in the ancient city. Nope, mob heads spawn naturally. I kind of don't like that mob heads spawned in ancient cities, because it used to be a challenge to get mob heads, and now you can just go raid a couple ancient cities and get them. You used to have to deal with the charged creeper, and then blow up only the mobs you wanted to blow up without it blowing you up. Only Skelly in ancient city, not zombie? I could have sworn all the mob heads spawn in the ancient city. All of them? I stand corrected. I was watching your last stream. You were decorating the hall with the portal. You missed a cyan carpet near the end of the portal. I'll check. We're all good here. We did. What a catch. What a catch. I'll fix that right now. Boom. They were just on a mission. They were watching back the VOD, like, he missed this. I must tell him. That's just keeping me honest right there. Good catch. Good catch. Where'd we leave off? Right there. I don't think we got enough Skulk, team. I'm starting to have doubts that we gathered enough. I think I undercounted how tall this door was. Starting to get worried. Blocks you can't break. Well, actually, there's a lot of stuff you can break using exploits. It should be blocks you can't break without exploiting. It could be blocks you cannot break without exploiting. So like bedrock. What else? I don't think you can break the portal frame in the ancient city with just a pickaxe, can you? Target blocks for insta-mine? We didn't bring up target blocks for insta-mining. But it was brought up with hay bales, and it usually has the same mechanics of hay bales, so I was assuming. Reinforced deep slate. Yeah, that's what it's called. I learned the other day you can break the portal. Like that portal down there? Or like the big portal in the ancient city. Spawners? You can break spawners with a pickaxe. If you're talking the vaults, I don't think you can break loot vaults. You can break reinforced deep slate, but it takes 52 seconds. It's a commitment. Can you break the spawners in trial chambers? I think so. I don't remember. Same with trial chamber spawners. Yeah, it just takes a while. Yeah, I may have underestimated how much skulk we need. You sent a hydrate? I'm sorry, I get no notifications in my ears right now, David. For some reason, it's bugged. So, I got you. I got you. Thank you for letting me know. I guess I need to play more. Yes, you can definitely break normal spawners. Pretty easily. They break fast. Normal spawners break really, really fast. So you gotta be careful when you're clearing them. If you're gonna turn them into something. What I might do is, I think I'm going to probably, I'm going to play this, we'll get the last of this skulk in, and then I'll see how I'm feeling. I might do a little offline work tonight, just kind of, take the headphones out, put on, see if somebody else is streaming tonight, just kind of lounge tonight and bang this out. That way, tomorrow's stream, we can start doing the end stuff. I still gotta decorate the whole hallway, all of that. There's a lot of work left to do. And I'll be honest with you guys, I'm fading quick. I am very tired. But I'm not so tired that I can't just kind of lounge and play. Let's do that. Let's get the last of the skulk in, however much I have, and then I'm probably going to call it there. So we got another 10 minutes or so. And then tomorrow morning we'll be on Legends. I want to make sure that our base is beautiful. Make sure it is bonita. Because I will be on Legends Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and my last day on Legends for this season is going to be on Friday. Because I think the last day for Legends is Sunday. It's either Saturday or Sunday. And I'll be out of state again. So my last day on Legends is going to be Friday. Oh yeah, I wanted to stream. I wanted to stream tonight. You guys don't need to, thank or anything. I wanted to play. I knew I was gonna miss Wednesday's stream this week, and I'm like, I don't want to skip a Sunday stream and miss a Wednesday stream, so I'll change today's cancel streamed into a lazy stream, and we'll just hang out. Just kind of keep it relaxed, low key. We mind out some sculk, getting it all placed in. Love a low-key hangout stream. Exactly. Gang, do you do... No, I do not want to remove the end portal frame. I agree that would be a cool idea to do. I don't want to deal with accidentally, breaking the end portal, or, they patch that, it breaks it. I'll leave it intact. It's part of the decor. I definitely was considering that, and I've done that in the past. But I've also never decorated one to this extent before, and the last thing I want is, okay, we broke the portal frame, and then they patch it where broken portal frames now break the portal. That makes sense. I like it. It's part of the design. Kind of looks like an eye from up here. Kind of does, doesn't it? It looks like an eye of Ender. I don't know if you guys have been seeing them, but they keep bopping around. Endermen are spawning in the caves and then teleporting into the glass. Because they just see it as a big open space. Oh, you used to be able to use mushrooms to remove the edges of the portal. Hi, Emmy. Welcome in. Yeah, we're gonna be short on Skulk. I'm so sick of running the Skulk farm. I'm so sick of using that thing. I mean, this is a crazy amount of Skulk to build with, so I understand that it's doing what I designed it to do. This is so much Skulk to build with. So very much Skulk to build with. I could clear out an ancient city. I could. But there's a lot of risk that goes with clearing an ancient city. It's much, much easier just to run the farm. And it looks like I'd only need like one more shulker box worth of Skulk to finish it off. Is there such a thing as a bundle unloader? I don't think so, Junior. It's not like a chest or a shulker box where you can place it down and have a hopper pull from it. I don't think, the only way around it, and I don't know if this mechanic works, is if you put the bundle, like, on a shelf and had it pull the shelf, but it would probably just pull the whole bundle. Oh, skulk farming's not that bad. I wouldn't put it up there with pixel art and lava. I wouldn't say it's that bad. It just takes time to do. It's really the only thing that dogs on is it just takes time to do. Yeah, I think one more shulker box of skulk will get this above the portal. And I'll be honest with you, I might just save that for our stream tomorrow night. We'll just go live tomorrow night. We'll start the stream on Twitch and YouTube. I'll probably do Twitch and YouTube gathering the skulk. And once we've gathered the skulk, then I'll go live on TikTok. And then we'll finish the wall. And go from there. I think I'm ready. I think I'm very much ready for bed. Oh, missed my bed. I think that's the exact game plan it's going to be. I think I'm going to hop off here. Sign out. Shut my system down. I'm going to go crawl into bed. Lurk in another ClockCraft stream or lurk on TikTok or probably say I'm going to lurk and then immediately pass out anyway. I just put a full one in there. I didn't. And then I'm just going to go from there and you guys will see me in the morning. Sounds like a great plan. I also got to take thumbnails because I did not take a thumbnail from Thursday's stream. I didn't realize it until today. Alrighty. Let me bring you guys back to this screen real quick. Alrighty. Short and sweet stream tonight. A little 2-hour stream after a very busy weekend. I'll be live tomorrow morning. I'll be live on Twitch and YouTube for Legends. We got a big push to get our base, finished and decorated and all of that stuff over on Legends. And then tomorrow night we'll be back on ClockCraft. And tomorrow night we're going to make the big push to finish that build because all it's left to do is skulk on the walls, ceiling, lights. We should be able to finish that entire build in that stream. Who is live? And actually, I think Tell is doing a subathon for his and Morgan's engagement. So it would mean a lot to me if you guys could join this raid right here for the one and only Telluric. I have no idea what game he's playing, but he is doing a subathon for his and Morgan's engagement. They're doing it as a little bit of a fundraiser. So all the money they make from the subathon, they're putting towards their wedding, and I think that's a pretty great cause. And if you hadn't, Tell just had his birthday the other day, so make sure to wish Tell a happy birthday. He's playing Mecha. I just realized he's playing Mecha Chameleon. Anyways, I will see you guys all in the morning. Best way to support me, the content, the channel that... The best way to support me and the content that I do in the channel is to buy yourself some merch and then take care of yourselves, take care of each other, tell someone you love them. Oh, I'll put the raid message. That hasn't been working. There we go. Raid message. Copy and paste that. I will see you guys all in the morning. Good night, everybody. Peace.